Our team prepares what we call mission assurance exercises as well as readiness exercises. And we do that so that we can test or validate whether folks are capable of performing their mission under stress. As far as today goes, we wanted to see the deployers that were identified, if they could go through the personnel deployment function, the PDF line, successfully to make their times. So that was the test for today, to ensure that all that happened without a hiccup. And all of these deployers were tasked in the reporting instructions that they would need to have weapons. Part of the evaluation in the phase 2 portion of the exercise is, do these folks know how to operate and handle a weapon with their MOP gear on? They're issued weapons here, and then when we get to the exercise area, the IG will give them blanks. And then for the later part of the exercise, we want to see if those deployers know how to perform their mission essential tasks in a contested, degraded, operationally limited environment.
So this is a CBurn type exercise, and what that means is the base ready if in the event we were to come under a chemical type attack? So the simulation of the chemical warfare is going to be done via drone. So those tripods that we have set up, we have a little piece of paper sitting up on the top, and the drones are going to come by and they're going to drop a paintball.
So the Emerging Technology CTF's role in the IG exercise is to provide the first ever drone red air injection into the exercise scenario. The one that we'll be utilizing is a commercial off-the-shelf drone, but it's also one that we know that has been used in theater and is a continued threat. And so we want to make sure that we show our airmen and our ground forces that threat. So we modified the drone in a way that we can release a multitude of paintballs.
Depending on the color of that paintball, it will articulate what kind of agent we've come into contact with or that have been dropped in our area. And then it's going to be up to the teams to kind of identify that.
Alright, how many are like purple? Moderate?
However, if it was real world, those tapes still change those colors based off what type of agent was touched by it.
So we had a multiplicity of events. We had 3 attacks. We had a drone attack where a drone actually flew over the play area, dropped chemical agent, simulated. We had 2 firefights to sort of see how they reacted.
What we got? 2. Go ahead and move out.
We had several casualties, medical injuries, so that we could evaluate their self-aid and buddy care skills. And then we had some unexploded ordnance that they had to discover and take care of. And then we had 4 or 5 of the players transition through this contamination control area that was set up behind me. I do think that it's preparing them for when they would go downrange, because we're trying to instill in them the ATSO skills, the ability to survive and operate, as kind of a muscle memory thing, that so when they get downrange, they can put those skills to use and hopefully save their lives.